So the first official month for Agency Operators Level Up was a pretty big success by all measures. And here's what happened in December. So revenue-wise, we were able to hit $14,810, and that's gross revenue. Our profit was $10,837, which means our profit margin was 71.72%. And interestingly enough, the majority of my costs are coaches and consulting right now. I'm spending about $3,000 a month on that. So 30% of my income for this company anyway is going to coaches and consulting. And we currently have 16 total members, which is a pretty big win. So other big wins is I had a dashboard lead magnet go viral on LinkedIn, and that's had 1,400 comments. I'm still getting dashboards out from that, which is pretty crazy. I started an email newsletter from scratch, and I sent out 23 emails in the last 25 days, and I'm trying to do one per day. Another big win personally is this is honestly the most fun that I've ever had owning a business, coaching and training agency owners that are already at a high level and just helping them get better. It brings me a lot of joy and a lot of energy. So I'm super excited about that. Another win is we had 3 members pay in full for 2025. And then I had 1 member pay in full for Q1 of 2025. So once people get inside, they see the immediate value and they know they want to stay for a long time. And the final win is our email list has grown to 438 people. And that's off of 1 month basically of LinkedIn driving people to my email newsletter. And I've only driven a few signups from email because most of my signups for the community have come through LinkedIn DMs, but I expect that to change as the list grows. So losses. So we had 2 members churn already. I'm going pretty broad on who I let in right now as we develop our ICP. But once I have some data on that, I'm definitely going to be defining that and restricting who can come into the agency. It's not alarming yet, but it is noteworthy. And one of the people who churned was in Pakistan. So the time zone was just like way off, and there was no way we'd ever be able to talk. And the other one wanted more one on one coaching, which I provide. So I obviously need to do a better job letting people know that I do that. Another loss is that I accidentally billed the first 10 members in the wrong billing in ClickFunnels. And then I had them manually go through the funnel again. And I was like, I'm sorry, I know this is annoying. I'm going to give you a free week for the inconvenience. But it turns out that I could have done that automatically in the Stripe dashboard. So yeah. So learnings, my biggest learning is that LinkedIn is the place to grow in 2025. You just got to play every day. And it is very time consuming to do content on LinkedIn because you have to be active for the algorithm really to work. I'm taking Tim Keen's LinkedIn course, and this is basically going to fundamentally change my entire LinkedIn strategy. So I'm very excited about that. He's using AI to go into calls and pick out the best ideas, and then using AI to create content around it. So I'm doing that right now, but I'm still editing a lot because I haven't built an AI for myself. Hopefully, I'll be able to create one that is able to write in my own voice because right now I'm doing probably 50% editing, and I'd like to drop that down to maybe 20% editing. And then obviously I'm recording each one of these as well, which takes massive amounts of time to record and edit these. Even though it's only me talking to a video, this takes a lot of time. Upcoming, we have a really big price raise coming in the next month or two. I'm not sure when it'll be. I'm TBD on the date, but it is going to be very big. And then I'm also looking for GTM, sales, and finance leaders to bring in for our weekly workshops. So if you know someone who's a GTM or sales or finance leader, I'd love to get them in the community and teach our members about those things. So if you'd like to join Agency Operators Level Up so you can install operational excellence in your agency and have fewer client fires and less stress in 2025, we're currently on a wait list. So DM me with wait lists and I'll send you more information on how I can get you inside in January. Thanks.